If you or a loved one are struggling with type 2 diabetes, you should visit the link in the description below. This clinically proven, drug-free program lowers blood sugar to a normal level and can completely reverse type 2 diabetes within just a few weeks. Here's today's video.
The question, which exercises are most beneficial to control diabetes? Answer by William Sheng. Type 2 diabetes can be thought of as two, sometimes overlapping types of insulin resistance. IR. The first type of IR arises from fat and skeletal muscle and is typically discovered with a glucose tolerance test, GTT. This type can be partially addressed by exercise, diet and weight loss. Most people quickly discover that they reach a weight plateau because the body has reduced the basal metabolic rate, BMR. The single largest determinant of BMR is lean body mass, or in other words, amount of skeletal muscle. When people lose a pound of weight through aerobic exercise and calorie restriction, they lose about 25% of lean body mass. When they regain the weight, oftentimes, more fat is gained, leading to a worse-off body composition. The way to break the cycle is through adding strength training. Most people fall into the trap of thinking exercise only means aerobic exercise. The reasons why forcing muscle adaptation through strength training helps is multifold. You hear of nature versus nurture? Well, it is possible to induce the expression of genes through stressing your muscles via strength training. This has the effect of bypassing a known defect of muscle glucose use via the GLUT4 fusion defect, which causes insulin resistance. IR. The exercise effect lasts for about 24 hours. There are other reasons are more complex, which I won't go into here. The other type of IR arises in the liver. This type is discoverable through the fasting blood sugar, FBS. The insulin resistance within the liver is more difficult to treat with exercise, but can be accomplished with company Q10 and resistance exercising the pre-diabetic phase, especially if you are a lean Asian, or just plain under-muscled. If you wish to learn more about the specifics, I might suggest my book, which details how to exercise to beat pre-diabetes and possibly reverse or slow down the course of diabetes. Available on Amazon. The first program, Fighting Insulin Resistance with Strength Training. Answer by Seema Malhotra. Hi. How are you? Here is the simple solution for you. Exercises that are most beneficial to control diabetes are below. 6 great exercises for people with diabetes. Do you get enough exercise? The answer is no, and that's especially true for those of us with diabetes. Studies show as few as 39% of people with type 2 diabetes participate in regular physical activity. Exercise also helps you lose weight and improve balance, which is important because many people with type 2 diabetes are at risk for obesity and for falls. Here are 6 great workouts you can easily work into your daily routine. Be sure to check with your doctor before beginning any exercise regimen, and go slowly at first. Over time, you can increase the length and intensity of your routine. Urgent Diabetes Health Bulletin from the doctors at the International Council for Truth in Medicine on Diabetes Facts which you can't ignore. 1. Walking. Walking is easy for people to do. All you need is a good pair of shoes and somewhere to go. Walking is probably one of the most prescribed activities for people with type 2 diabetes. 2. Tai Chi. Tai Chi, a series of movements performed in a slow and relaxed manner over 30 minutes, has been practiced for centuries. At least one small study has confirmed it is an excellent choice of exercise for type 2 diabetes. 3. Weight training. I can't say enough about the benefits of weight training, not just for people with diabetes but for everyone. Weight training builds muscle mass, important for those with type 2 diabetes. If you lose muscle mass, you have a lot harder time maintaining your blood sugar. 4. Yoga. A number of studies show that if you have diabetes, yoga can benefit you in several ways. It can help lower body fat, fight insulin resistance, and improve nerve function, all important when you have type 2 diabetes. 5. Swimming. Swimming is another aerobic exercise and an ideal one for people with type 2 diabetes because it doesn't put pressure on your joints. Swimming also is easier on your feet than other forms of exercise, such as walking or jogging. 6. Bicycling. Bicycling is also a form of aerobic exercise, one that makes your heart stronger and your lungs function better. Bicycling improves blood flow to your legs, a great benefit for people with diabetes, and burns lots of calories to keep your weight at healthy levels. I hope you like it. All the best. Urgent Diabetes Health Bulletin from the doctors at the International Council for Truth in Medicine on Diabetes Facts which you can't ignore. Answer by Shruti Gada. Nowadays diabetes is a common disease and generally many of us suffering from it. So, For remove/control diabetes, you try many home remedies as well as medicines. But still their diabetes is not controlled. Diabetes can cause many diseases like weak your bones, risk of heart attack, kidney disease, dental disease, eye problem and many more. So, for control diabetes, try these exercises. These exercises will help you to control your diabetes, and you can easily do this exercise. Click here to read more about the exercise to control diabetes.